Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Boulder Valley Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. My name is Tad Koriath. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm the BVUUF music director. I'm honored to be I need to catch my breath. I'm honored to be co-leading this service today, today's Music Sunday service, with my UU Church of Boulder colleague, Emily Koriath. I also happen to be married to her. I know. We're joined today by service partner, Amy Austin, is going to be helping us out as well. Today's music is provided by our fellowship choir, the UUCB Chancel choir, Julie Morris on piano, and our special guest, Leah Morris, is joining us as well. Today's tech team is Larry Sherwood and Deborah Mensch. Our Sunday support person this morning is Annie Liggett, wearing the white stole and waving. Annie, you're in back. Can you wave? That is Annie. So she'll be at the welcome desk and available for pastoral care after the service if you need it. Each of you, whether here in this room or joining us online, are welcome here today. A few weeks ago, I offered some welcome words. They were lyrics to one of my favorite choral pieces. Today's welcome words are from one of my favorite songs that we've sung here a couple of times. It's by Hal Walker, and it's called Don't You Need a Welcome. Might be familiar to you. Maybe the melody will kind of creep into your head as you hear these words. Don't You Need a Welcome by Hal Walker. Walking through life is just not that easy. Trouble and sorrow come in with no reason. Same old in a world that's been broken. Don't you need a song? Don't you need a welcome? With this moment of grace, come in, you're welcome. In the peace of this place, we say welcome. In the darkness and the light, we share a welcome. Through the morning and the night, these doors are open. Welcome. We come newborn with opening hearts. We are one love, and love never stops. We share one moon, one breath, one ocean, with thrown open arms. Welcome. Somehow, all things will fall into beauty. Somehow, the light comes and shines right through you and me. Almighty love has its own unfolding. Just hold on to the ones you love and sing a never-ending welcome. Welcome. Beyond politics and faith, come in, you're welcome. Beyond the walls of fear and shame, we say welcome. From the mountains to the valleys and the ocean, we call out an unbounded welcome. Welcome. Welcome to all of you this morning. If you're new and on Zoom, check out the links in the chat to help you get connected. Those in person can stop by our welcome table in the foyer for fellowship information and our newcomer form. There's a QR code in the back of the hymnal you can scan also for more information. If you would like to view a simple order of today's service, you can scan the QR code up on the screen. And there's a link in the Zoom chat. A note today for our Zoom attendees. No one was available to be our Zoom host today, so instead of pasting all of the lyrics into the Zoom chat, we'll be spotlighting the slides along with the video from the room. This should work well for those Zooming on computers. If you're Zooming on a phone and want to see the people speaking or singing instead of the slides, please swipe from the center of your screen to one side or the other to change views. We are sorry for the awkwardness, but hey, if you'd like to learn more... I didn't read this through before reading it. But hey, very subtle, Deborah. But hey, if you'd like to learn more about volunteering as a Zoom host, to help us fully include those attending on Zoom and keep this from happening again, please let Deborah know in the Zoom chat. The more the merrier, and Zoom hosting is an easy job to learn. Whether on Zoom or here in the sanctuary, let's take a few moments now to greet our neighbors. Greetings, greetings. Okay, we have to light the chalice. All right, let us now light our fellowship chalice. Attention, attention, everyone. Will you please join me now in our chalice lighting words? We light this chalice for the warmth of love, the light of truth, and the energy of action. I'll now sing our bowl again, inviting it to draw you deeper into the present moment and this, our beloved community. Our opening words this morning are by poet Carrie Williams Clifford. A little bit about her. She was born in September 1862 in Chillicothe, Ohio. That's where she was born. She's a poet and an activist. She's the author of The Widening Light and Race Rhymes. She's the co-founder and the first president of the Ohio State Federation of Colored Women. She hired black women for the Niagara Movement, a predecessor to the NAACP. She taught in Parkersburg, West Virginia, and worked as an editor for the Cleveland Journal. She died in 1934. Carrie Williams Clifford. Together, O come, love, Let us take a walk down the way of life together. Storms may come, but what care we if be fair or foul the weather? When the sky overhead is blue, balmy, scented winds will after us adown the valley blow, haunting echoes of our laughter. When life's storms upon us beat, crushing us with fury, after all is done, there will ringing come, mocking echoes of our laughter. So we'll walk the way of life, you and I love, both together, storm or sunshine. Happy we, if be foul or fair the weather. Our hearts may be ready, but we may not know what to do when confronted with life's storms. Personal storms, storms within our families, a tempest over our nation. We see that our neighbors are hurting. We can see that harm is being done. Sometimes we feel so afraid or angry or hopeless or just numb. But the promise we are trying to keep as a people of faith is to always make our choices based on protecting the things that we love, while being guided by a sense of love, by keeping love at the center. So where are we going as a people of love in this broken world? Heaven knows, but the point is that we are going together. Will it be easy? Of course it will not. It may be muddy. It may be rough. But we'll get there. We'll walk our way of life together. Please rise in body or spirit and join us in our opening hymn, Woyaya. It's number 1020 in the teal hymnal. Or if you don't want to look at your hymnal, the words will be up on the screen.
We all find our way to this faith in our own time and for our own reasons. And if it's a faith worth keeping, it will serve us well not only in seasons of joy, but also in seasons of darkness and doubt. The choral composer Mark Miller wrote our next piece after a stranger entered the Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston, South Carolina, and shot 10 people who were gathered to pray. Emmanuel is the oldest African Methodist Episcopal Church in the United States, often referred to as Mother Emmanuel because of its historical and spiritual significance for Black Baptists in America. Mark Miller was at a retreat center at the time, and this song came through him the very next day as he mourned the loss of those innocent souls and struggled with the complicated emotions he was experiencing as a Black, queer person of faith who has dedicated his life to justice. You will hear his pain resolve in the music. The rhythm is steady, but the melody is not particularly hopeful. To me, this represents that there is no promise for any of us that our commitment to love will be a shiny and easy path. We know this well from the world surrounding us at this time. What Unitarian Universalists promise to each other here in our congregation in Boulder, and the world over, is that we will tell the truth about the state of the world and cling to hope, as hard as that may be. The language of our newly approved bylaws states that what we promise to each other as Unitarian Universalists is to support and assist one another, drawing from our heritages of freedom, reason, hope, and courage, building on the foundation of love. That statement goes on to say that love is the power that holds us together and is at the center of our shared values. We are accountable to one another for doing the work of living our shared values through the spiritual discipline of love.
In love. Now's the time in our service for our shared joys and concerns, which I will read some that have been written here in our book, and then we will also see if there are any in Zoom. And Emily will place a stone for each one of those joys or concerns. Let's all just take a moment then to be thinking of our own private joys and concerns. And then I'll ask Emily to place one last stone for all those unshared joys and concerns that remain in the silent sanctuaries of our hearts, knowing that even in our silence, we are bound together in the web of life. And now I invite you to join in our pastoral hymn, "We Will Carry Each Other." The words will be put up onto the screens. You can remain seated during our pastoral prayer, and we will begin that now. I am looking for shelter in a friend. We can build a beginning, but I do not know the end. I am scared of breaking when I bend. We will carry each other on the way. My Each week, we remind ourselves of the abundance of our lives and this community by giving half our plate to those organizations that share our values. Today, the half plate is for the Vocal Coalition. Half of this week's plate goes to Vocal Coalition, or VOCO. This Denver-based organization aims to build the confidence of Black and Indigenous youth of color, helping them find their inner and audible voices to bring joy, overcome pain, address injustice, and defy limiting beliefs. VOCO prioritizes offering their programs to underserved, under-resourced youth by providing experiences in art, music, culture, planning, dreaming, and collaboration with BIPOC artists. Your donation will help VOCO deliver fun, relevant, one-of-a-kind programs to underserved Denver youth. You can learn more about VOCO at vocalcoalition.org. You can text your donation at the number on the screen, or if you're in the fellowship today, place the donation in the offering plate as it passes. Please give generously as you so often do. Guess what? I left my words over there. So we thank you for these gifts. We thank you for this fellowship, bringing love, reason, and compassion and justice to this world, and for the Vocal Coalition, and we dedicate these offerings.
So hard. Thank you. Our reading this morning is the prophetic letter to a young activist by author and feminist scholar Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes, written in 2001, not this morning. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. Dr. Estes begins, "Mis estimados queridos, my esteemed ones, do not lose heart. We were made for these times. I have heard from so many recently who are deeply and properly bewildered. They are concerned about the state of affairs in our world right now. You are right in your assessments. Yet I urge you, ask you, gentle you, to please not spend your spirit dry by bewailing these difficult times. Especially, do not lose hope. Most particularly because the fact is, we were made for these times. Yes. For years, we have been learning, practicing, been in training for, and just waiting to meet on this exact plane of engagement. I cannot tell you often enough that we are definitely the leaders we have been waiting for, and that we have been raised since childhood for this time precisely." She goes on to say, "I grew up on the Great Lakes and recognize a seaworthy vessel when I see one. Regarding awakened souls, there have never been more able crafts in the waters than there are right now across the world. And they are fully provisioned and able to signal one another as never before in the history of humankind. Look out over the prow. There are millions of boats of righteous souls on the waters with you. In your deepest bones, you have always known that this is so. In any dark time, there is a tendency to veer toward fainting over how much is wrong or unmended in the world. Do not focus on that. Do not make yourself ill with overwhelm. There is a tendency, too, to fall into being weakened by perseverating on what is outside your reach, by what cannot yet be. Do not focus there. That is spending the wind without raising the sails. We are needed. That is all we can know. And though we meet resistance, we more so will meet great souls who will hail us, love us, and guide us. And we will know them when they appear. One of the most important steps you can take to help calm the storm is to not allow yourself to be taken in a flurry of overwrought emotion or despair, thereby accidentally contributing to the swale and the swirl. Ours is not the task of fixing the entire world at once, but of stretching out to mend the part of the world that is within our reach. Any small, calm thing that one soul can do to help another soul, to assist some portion of this poor, suffering world, will help immensely. It is not given to us to know which acts or by whom will cause the critical mass to tip toward an enduring good. What is needed for dramatic change is an accumulation of acts, adding to, adding more, continuing. We know that it does not take everyone on earth to bring justice and peace, but only a small, determined group who will not give up during the first, second, or 100th gale. One of the most calming and powerful actions you can do to intervene in a stormy world is to stand up and show your soul. Soul on deck shines like gold in dark times. The light of the soul throws sparks, can send up flares, builds signal fires, causes proper matters to catch fire. To display the lantern of soul in shadowy times like these, to be fierce and to show mercy, both, are acts of immense bravery and greatest necessity. Struggling souls catch light from other souls who are fully lit and willing to show it. If you would help to calm the tumult, this is one of the strongest things you can do. There will always be times when you feel discouraged. I too have felt despair many times in my life, but I do not keep a chair for it. I will not entertain it. It is not allowed to eat from my plate. In that spirit, I hope you will write this on your wall. When a great ship is in harbor and moored, it is safe. There can be no doubt. But that is not what great ships are built for.
This song was written to echo and amplify the voice and the victory of Zohran Mamdani in New York City. And when he, in his speech, addressed the current president and said, "Turn the volume up," you and me both. I also realized that he wasn't just talking to the president, he was talking to us who believe in the journey that we are embarking on and on the destination that we intend to reach, for us to turn the volume up in our lives in every way that we see fit and are able to do, and to those perhaps of a coming generation who don't know or who are afraid or don't believe it yet. Turn the volume up. Let's get keyed in. Let's know what our voice, the power of our voice and our presence in the world. And really briefly, before I sing this song, I just want to max my volume up to 12 and express my gratitude to you as a community for inviting me in, spending this time with me, singing with me, whistling with me, and just letting me know that I'm at home in this place. I thank you so much for what you are creating here as a group of beautiful people. Speaking of beautiful people, would you all like to stand and show off your awesome while we sing this song? Turn the volume up, we have had enough of being left behind. We're gonna lead this time. Turn the volume up, we have been called by love into a brighter day. Just watch us make our way. Turn the volume up, if you can't hear it, turn the volume up. You don't believe it, turn the volume up. Turn the volume up. Turn volume up. To everything there is time to turn the volume up. To everything there is time to turn the volume up. Turn the volume up. We've had enough of being left behind. We're gonna lead this time. Turn the volume up. We have been called by love into a brighter day. Just watch us make our way. Turn the volume up. If you can't hear it, turn the volume up. If you wanna see it, turn the volume up. Turn the volume up. Turn the volume up. Turn the volume up. To everything there is time to turn the volume up. Would you sing it with us? To everything there is time to turn the volume up. We're gonna turn the volume up. Turn the volume up.
Yes. Are we so grateful for Leah Morris in this universe? I can't say too much or I'll weep, but talk about throwing sparks. Talk about throwing sparks. What a gift. I'm so glad you feel at home because you come back anytime. You come back anytime. And now, my friends, will you please rise in body or in spirit and join us in our chalice extinguishing words? We extinguish this chalice, but not the warmth of love, the light of truth, nor the energy of action. These we carry in our hearts until we meet again. We have a benediction for you. Oh wait, you like to hold hands for this, right? And then we'll sing to you. Here are 60 souls on deck, throwing off sparks. Maybe you display the lantern of your soul by making delicious soup, or by knitting, or by the full-time job of raising beautiful, tiny human beings, or by teaching us about the people of Ukraine, or by making beautiful pottery, or by the thousands of playing your djembe, or taking beautiful photos, or leading the congregation in the millions of ways that you do. So many things you do. The small, calm things you do, like giving to the offering, or calling the food pantry to find out what they need, or smiling at the cashier at the grocery store, help mend the part of the world that is within your reach. And when you feel in danger of becoming ill with overwhelm, take a breath and think of us, a full fleet of seaworthy vessels made for these times, just like you. Adding more to your signal fire, and who refuse to build a home for despair. Amen. You may be seated while we bless you with another Leah Morris song.
Inspired by the poetry of Amanda Gorman. There is always a light when we're ready to see it. There is always a light when we are ready to be it. To see the light, to be the light, to raise our eyes in the dark of night, to climb this hill. Together we will. There is always a light when we are ready to see it. There is always a light when we are ready to be it. To see the light, to be the light, to raise our eyes in the dark of night, to climb this hill. Together we will. There is always
Good morning, BVUUF. I'm Paul Austin. I'm a trustee of the board. I use he, him pronouns. I have several announcements today. First is to join us next Saturday, on November 22nd, for the Break Barriers, Build Beliefs workshop. Our facilitator for this session is Reverend Eric Kaminsky, the interim settled ministers director for the UUA. You can attend it here at the ship or online via Zoom. The workshop runs from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and there'll be a light breakfast served at 9:30. Lunch is also provided. Childcare too. You can reserve your place by going to the code on this slide, right up here. And even if you can't attend the workshop, please complete the survey to help with the search process. And here's how to do that. Use the QR code or the link to the Zoom chat and to reach the RSVP form, and then follow the survey link from there. Cool. After the service today, representatives from the ministerial search team and the transition team will gather in the foyer near the name tags. Drop by with any questions or comments you have about our search process. They have answers. Enjoy a Thanksgiving potluck here at the fellowship at 2 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day, along with our UU Boulder friends. There's a sign-up sheet on the bulletin board outside of Friendship Hall, and let us know what you want to contribute, food or drink, and if you can help out at all. Most important, we need a person to bring a cut-up turkey. I'm sure no one can complain if it was chicken, but if you have any questions, see Kathy Allen after the service. Okay, here we go. Our annual auction, this is a big one, will be held on Saturday, December 6th from 3 to 6 p.m. It features live music, great food, crafts, and lively bidding. It's fun, and it's also our biggest fundraiser aside from pledges. Last year, we raised a record $25,000. And here's how you can help launch the Good Chip Gratitude this coming week. Donate items to the auction. Solicit donations from family, friends, and businesses that you might know. Sign up to bring food or to volunteer. Buy tickets and come on in and buy some great products. Great gifts, great donations. Visit the auction table today during coffee hour to sign up for more information. Thank you, Tad. The Interfaith AIDS Coalition Food Drive begins today and benefits the Boulder County AIDS Project Food Pantry. Several of us will be handing out King Soopers bags today. The shopping list will be attached to each bag, and we ask that you take the bags home, fill them, and bring them back next Sunday. Volunteers at both of our entrances will take your filled bags and load them into cars, and we'll have them waiting and ready to deliver. Lastly, the Inquirer series today will be about adult, youth, and children's religious education programming. We call that Lifespan Faith Formation. Pick up a cup of coffee and snack, and then join us back here in the sanctuary after the service. We'll end by 12:15. Here endeth the announcements. Check your Connections newsletter for details. Hey, Leah, how about playing us out?
Turn the volume up if you can't hear it. Turn the volume up if you don't believe it. Turn the volume up.